Alright, so finally back home for a couple days. A little road weary, a little beat up. Having issues right now with my left shoulder. So do a little rehab, what I'm doing for it. So went to the chiro yesterday. That's also important. Have people on your team to help you. If you're going to be a seriously competitive athlete, chiropractor or massage guy. And these aren't things you need to do every day or go see any of that, but they sure help in trying to figure out a solution to solving a problem. So my bicep tendon at the top of the arm is aggravated. So I'm having issues lifting my arm really straight up above my head once it engages. Once I pass it, it's fine. Passively lifting it doesn't hurt at all. So I'm going to do a little run through on some of the exercises I'm doing to fix it and what you can do if you've got any similar issues for your shoulders. First thing I'm going to start doing is I'm sitting on a spin bike. I'm going to ride for about 5 minutes, kind of loosen up and get the heart moving a little bit, get some blood flowing. Go from there. So one of the first things I'm going to do some Voodoo floss, and I'm going to wrap right at the top of the bicep into the delt. And then I'm going to put some distraction on it with a band. I recommend being able to do that, kind of start your day, do some little pulling, and I'll show you once I get wrapped up. Alright, so all wrapped up. You know, you can do it yourself. It's definitely easier if you've got some comfortable, you know, little help. But you basically wrap it up like you're about to get ready to tie off for a fix. And then you're going to pull a little tension on your band, thumb up, stretch through the lat, the shoulder, kind of start working that thing through the ranges of motion. So the band's going to scrape that tendon, relieve some of the inflammation, help get range of motion back so that I can compete this weekend. I got kind of a short turnaround this weekend, and you got to do what you got to do to keep in the game. So I do it about 3 or 4 different directions. Next up, after the distraction with the bands and the Voodoo floss, just got a hold of Kelly Starrett's Gemini or butt plug, as it's been so wonderfully named. And it's nice as one of the ends I can actually jam into a hole in the rack, and the next pinpoint where I need it, I can lean against it, and then I can start working the arm through the rough spots, really digging on that tendon. Now this isn't going to be, you know, a permanent fix. I'm not going to be able to do this one time and be ready to go. I'm going to need to do this tomorrow, probably later this afternoon. Probably need to do it tomorrow evening once I get into Colorado for the competition. And then I probably need to do it again the morning of competition to keep things moving. You know, some liniments as well are going to be really helpful. I use Echo Block probably the most, and that will warm me up at least enough that I can compete basically at 100%. You know, I'll deal with the aftermath when I'm done, but I can get on the field and stay safe and be relatively injury free. So even with just those 2 exercises, you can already see the difference, that I can basically go all the way through the range of motion. The last one, grab some weight. Really doesn't matter how much at this point, it's just getting the range of motion back in. So I'm even using 2.5s. So you can basically, I'll set the shoulder into the scapula, lift that at 45. And this is trying to help make sure that tendon is going to stay set in a groove where it's supposed to be. This does not feel good. I'll probably be able to do this out on the field with a really light band, one of the really tiny orange ones. I'll do that and turn it over. Really don't have any pain that way. Out to the side. And then back again, thumb up at 45 degrees with the shoulder set back. So shoulders are going to be back, and then 45. So a couple sets of 10 there, and that's basically it. So try to stay healthy, stay loose, and you know, keep yourself ready to compete. Do the smart thing. Enjoy. Pick up Strength Lab at mattvincent.net, and keep an eye out for the Drift to Lift series coming soon to YouTube's.